quarantine licks, number 8. So today we're going to be talking about a major 2-5-1 lick in G. Now, lots of people have been asking me to explain a little more about the theory and how I came up with the lick and what's behind it. And my original idea was to make these super fast, but I feel like it makes a difference to explain. And since there's so many people interested in the theory part of it, I'll try to do it quickly as well. But you guys will leave this lesson with an understanding of what I'm thinking about when I'm thinking of a major 2-5-1. Let's play it slowly so you can have the line in your head. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Guys, so we are in G major, 2-5-1 G major, 2-5-1 to G major. We have A minor 7, D7, G major 7, right? But one thing that I'm already doing here and that I usually do for major 2-5s is add the tritone substitution of the 5 chord. In essence, we have D7 as the 5 of G, right? So the tritone substitute of that 5th chord, that 5 chord, is the tritone of the 5 chord, which is A flat. A flat dominant, so Lydian mixolydian. You can call it Lydian flat 7 or mixolydian sharp 4. I just call it Lydian mixolydian because it's the mixture of both of them. And that's the scale that's usually used over that A flat 7, A flat 13 chord. But since it's the tritone sub of D, we can play that over D. So while people are playing D7, we are thinking A flat Lydian mixolydian. All right, so let's see where and how I apply that during the lick. So I start over here. I'm already thinking of the 5. You could be thinking of the 2. So if I'm thinking of the 2, this is the minor 3rd, but I'm kind of already thinking of the 5 the whole time. So I'm connecting flat 7 to root with this little fragment that you can practice. And I'm going to the flat 13 already. So I'm connecting flat 13 to the 4th, which is actually a descending pattern to the 3rd. It's not really going to the 4th because right before the 4, since I would arrive on the 3rd, right here on the 3rd too early, I play a line note right before it so that I can land on the strong beat here. So I have. But once I am here, I shift my thinking. I'm not thinking of the 3rd of D7 anymore. I am thinking of look at that, the flat 7 of the A flat dominant. Look at that. So right there, I'm already thinking of that over D. Look how interesting. If we think of the note D, the root D, and we play the arpeggio of A flat 7, we'd have major 3rd, sharp 11 or flat 5, flat 7, flat 9, sharp 9, 3rd. Well, the sharp 9 is if we play the 13, and then the 3rd. All very cool notes. So that's what I'm going to be outlining now. So we have. Now this, I'm going to think of this arpeggio here. But I'm going to go. Look at that. Connect flat 7 to root, just like I did in D. But now I'm going to do that in A flat. Up the arpeggio. And now I'm going to jump to the 7, back to the 5. Same thing again, but now different intervals from 5 to the 13. But this, you know, there's a fragment that you can already practice, and you should know. So starting from the top. A to D to G, right? So we have 3, 4. So I'm still thinking of A flat 7, so I've landed on the sharp 4 of A flat 7. And I'm going to go to the 5, to the 4. But in D, it's very important to understand that that's 1, flat 9, 1. So cool interval here with the flat 9, not so cool with the with the root, obviously. So once again, that A flat 7 section will be very cool. This is a fragment you should practice. Once I land here, I'm going to do a very classic, like Charlie Parker tritone subline, which is going to be this, resolving in G, the third of G. All of this is thinking of the A flat 7, sharp 11. So sharp 11, 5, sharp 11, 3, 2, right? Jump to the 7, to the 13th, to the 5, resolving now in the sharp 11, which is actually the 5 of G, into the third of A flat, into the third of G. So we have, and that's a resolution, depending on where you're at, you can resolve on the major third or the 5. So if I have that amount of time, I can resolve on the 5 of G. If I have one more beat, I can resolve there on the third. So let's play it very slowly. 3, 4. And now with 16th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed lick number 8, and I hope it wasn't too confusing. If you're interested in like the altered type of stuff, like what we did here, and that tritone sub-concept, I might do some more licks involving that. When you're doing that in the minor 2-5-1, it's obvious you kind of always do that approach, but I really like it, and I think the beauty of it is when you do that to major chord, because the listener isn't expecting to hear all those crazy intervals. Speaking of which, next lick number 9, will be a minor 2-5-1. So if you guys are interested in minor 2-5-1s, you'll be able to check that lesson out. Just click on that subscribe button, because I'm coming out with these every Wednesday and Saturday while quarantine lasts. Thanks for watching once again, and have a good one.